So we're going to do a quick review of our week 14 maintenance. So we're going to take a look at this week. Let's see if you guys can see this. Try to zoom in a little bit. So you should be checking your side vents to make sure that they're pretty clear. As you can see, I got some algae growth on the inside, and we'll take a look at the outside here. As you can see, it's starting to get built up. So I'm going to do a little brushing of the vents today. So we'll do a little more week 14 update. So I've been working on trying to reduce the algae and the algae growth. Came in with some more snails. I did one dose of algae reducer, and it seemed to be doing good, but so the dry rock is now starting to get cleaned up, and the more natural rock, you can kind of tell it's starting to die off slowly. So we might do another dose for week 15. We'll do another dose and see how things are. Little spots here and there, except for the rock that is supported the piece of dry rock, and you can see the other piece of natural rock has now caught the algae uglies. So everything else is kind of looking pretty good. It's just spots here and there. The new rock I threw in is doing well. The other thing I did was, in additional effort to trying to fight the algae, I'm going 0 red light and 0 purple light on the spectrum for the nighttime. And I think I'm doing like 5% and 10% during the daytime. So we're going to run that for a few weeks. And then we'll also take some pictures and photos of how it looks in full spectrum and white light, because, you'll get a different view and a different effect. Blue gives you good colors. It's hard to tell with the camera. I'm working on getting a lens so they really can see the good pop of the colors. Got a lot of oranges and light greens in here, so it really looks good. So here's a little bit more, getting to the end of week 14. Okay, so we're going to do a finish off week 14 video, and so now I'm going to use it in white light as I can, so you guys can really take a look at the algae and the maintenance I've done. So this week, I went ahead and gave the side glasses a good scrubbing, and came up pretty good. I didn't go too crazy. The back glass, of course, got a little bit, and I didn't touch the chamber. So a little bit of green. A lot of it is now on the natural rock, as you can see. The dry rock piece is probably 75–80% clean of algae now, and the other natural rock piece has got a bit on it. It's starting to build up. So we did that one dose. I think it helped a bit. I didn't want to overdo it. So some new additions we did. It's kind of hard to see it right now. Maybe you can see it. But on the right there, let me see if I can zoom in. So I got a Symponia, and somewhere hiding in here is a emerald crab to help eat some of the algae. Emerald crabs are pretty much known for that. I think next week we're going to bring in a peppermint shrimp because this newly discovered, see that guy sticking up right there with the long tentacles? That's Aptasia. So we're going to get a peppermint shrimp, and before it gets way out of hand, we're going to try to tackle the problem naturally. The anemone seems to be doing okay for right now. And everybody's cleaning up and everything. Here's another look at Aptasia. If you can see it, it's kind of hard. Let me see if I can get a good angle on it. And it might be a little difficult. Let me try to zoom in here. Again, see the tentacles? That's a Aptasia. So, good thing right now I've only seen 2 of them. And I think, I'm hoping that when I get the peppermint shrimp, probably the next couple of days, it'll take care of both of them. I'm hoping. So we'll see. Other than that, we also got a red or maroon clownfish. So we're going to call him Remo, being a maroon clownfish or red clownfish. Remo and Nemo. So they've been getting along, hanging out. I'm hoping they'll gravitate over to the anemone. Yep, see, there we go. So, you know, they're pairing up good. No problems in the tank. PJ, pajama fish, still, you know, doing his thing. And here comes Mr. Firefly. I'm sorry, Mr. Firefish. There we go. He's coming out. Beautiful. Okay, so this, and he goes right back in his little hole somewhere down in the bottom, which I don't see right now, is the Watchman goby, yellow Watchman goby. So following up on doing the maintenance and stuff. So as you can see, I'm going to show you, I'm hoping it'll show up. So I did clean the vents on the sides of the tank, and you can see that they've already clogged back up. So I'm going to go ahead and take the toothbrush to them again. I think that until I get rid of this algae problem, it's probably going to be every few days, I'm going to have to take care of it. Keep changing out my floss filter, that's good. Skimmer's doing fine. And I can show you on this side too, same thing. With the algae kind of disappearing from the dosing and cleaning. We're slowly getting rid of it. So that's going to be it for week 14. So here's one last thing for week 14 that I wanted to mention, folks. So another way or effort to combat and fight the algae is to, you know, do the blackout and everything, but I've got too many corals in here to do a blackout. So I've completely, at nighttime, I don't run any red light whatsoever. I don't run any purple spectrum light whatsoever. It's straight blue, no white. And during the daytime, I've lowered the red to about 5% and the purple to about 10%, and lower the white to about 5%. And so that's my daytime run. And then nighttime is straight blue until it shuts off for the night.